Adding receptacles to a kitchen countertop that lacks a backsplash and requires 3 receptacles to meet code can be challenging, especially when the house is already built. Several solutions can be considered. Firstly, consider installing pop-up outlets. These outlets retract into the countertop when they are not in use, providing a sleek and code-compliant solution. Choose outlets with a tamper-resistant design for added safety. Secondly, install receptacles on an above-counter surface. Create a small floating shelf or ledge above the countertop where the receptacles can be installed. Ensure that the ledge is within reach and does not interfere with the functionality of the kitchen. Thirdly, utilize an appliance outlet center. Install an appliance outlet center on the countertop, which typically houses multiple outlets in a single compact unit. This option provides a convenient and space-saving solution, especially if you have several appliances that require countertop power. Fourthly, mount receptacles on a wall-mounted panel. Install a small wall-mounted panel, such as a command center or bulletin board, to the side of the countertop. Mount the receptacles to the panel to create a designated area for plugging in appliances without obstructing the countertop. Fifthly, use countertop outlet strips. Countertop outlet strips are portable and can be placed anywhere on the countertop. While they may not be as aesthetically pleasing as the other options, they provide a quick and convenient way to add outlets to your kitchen. Sixthly, consider a kitchen island or peninsula. If you have a kitchen island or peninsula, you could install receptacles on the side or back facing the countertop. This would provide additional outlets without having to modify the existing countertop. When selecting and installing these options, there are several important factors to consider. Code compliance is critical, ensuring that all electrical work meets local and national electrical codes. This includes proper wiring, grounding, and placement of receptacles. Safety is paramount. Tamper-resistant receptacles are recommended, especially in areas where children may be present. Proper installation is crucial to prevent electrical hazards. Functionality is also important. The placement of receptacles should be convenient and accessible for everyday use, without interfering with the normal operation of kitchen appliances and activities. Aesthetics should also be considered. Choose solutions that blend seamlessly with the kitchen's design and decor, minimizing visual clutter and maintaining a clean, organized look. Durability is important as well. Select high-quality materials and construction to ensure long-lasting performance and resistance to wear and tear. Consider the ease of installation, especially if you plan to do the work yourself. Some options may require more extensive modifications to the countertop or electrical system, while others are relatively simple to install. Think about the cost of each option, including the cost of materials, installation, and any necessary electrical work. Balance costs with functionality and aesthetics to find the best value for your budget. Pop-up outlets offer a modern and sleek solution, but they may require cutting into the countertop and professional installation. Above-counter shelves or ledges can be custom-built to match the kitchen's design, but they may take up valuable space. Appliance outlet centers provide a convenient and compact solution, but they may not be as aesthetically pleasing as other options. Wall-mounted panels offer a versatile solution, but they may require additional wall space and wiring. Countertop outlet strips are a quick and easy solution, but they may not be as durable or aesthetically pleasing as other options. Kitchen islands or peninsulas provide additional space for receptacles, but they may require extensive modifications to the kitchen layout. Before making any decisions, consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that all electrical work is done safely and in accordance with local codes. An electrician can also assess the existing electrical system and recommend the best solution for your specific needs. Furthermore, always disconnect the power to the circuit before working on any electrical components. Use appropriate safety equipment, such as insulated gloves and tools, to prevent electrical shock. Carefully follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing any electrical devices or components. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Also ensure proper grounding, which is essential for electrical safety. Grounding provides a path for stray electrical current to flow back to the source, preventing electrical shock. Check for loose wiring and connections, which can cause electrical hazards. Tighten any loose connections and replace any damaged wiring. Use appropriate wire connectors and fasteners to ensure secure and reliable connections. Furthermore, consider the amperage requirements of the appliances that will be plugged into the receptacles. Make sure that the receptacles and wiring are rated for the appropriate amperage to prevent overloading the circuit. Also, be aware of the National Electrical Code (NEC) requirements for kitchen receptacles. The NEC specifies the number and placement of receptacles in kitchens to ensure adequate power and safety. Typically, receptacles should be spaced no more than 48 inches apart along the countertop, so that no point on the countertop is more than 24 inches from a receptacle. Ground fault circuit interrupter (GFCI) protection is required for all receptacles serving countertop surfaces in kitchens. GFCI protection helps to prevent electrical shock by detecting ground faults and interrupting the circuit. In addition to the NEC requirements, there may be local electrical codes that apply to kitchen receptacles. Check with your local building department to ensure that all electrical work complies with local codes. When installing receptacles, use appropriate wiring methods such as non-metallic sheath cable, commonly known as Romex, or electrical metallic tubing (EMT) conduit. Follow the NEC guidelines for wire size, insulation, and support. Use appropriate boxes and fittings to protect the wiring and connections. Ensure that the boxes are properly grounded and securely mounted. Furthermore, consider the height of the receptacles above the countertop. The NEC does not specify a minimum height, but it is generally recommended to install receptacles at least a few inches above the countertop to prevent water damage. Also, be aware of any obstructions that may block access to the receptacles, such as cabinets, appliances, or backsplashes. Position the receptacles so that they are easily accessible and usable. If you are installing receptacles on a kitchen island or peninsula, consider the location of the water supply lines and drain pipes. Avoid installing receptacles in areas where they may be exposed to water damage. Use waterproof boxes and fittings if necessary. Moreover, consider the aesthetic appearance of the receptacles. Choose receptacles that match the style and color of your kitchen decor. Use decorative cover plates to enhance the appearance of the receptacles. Consider the use of recessed receptacles, which sit flush with the countertop or wall. Recessed receptacles provide a clean and seamless look. Lastly, when you are completing the installation, test the receptacles to ensure that they are working properly. Use a receptacle tester to verify that the receptacles are properly wired and grounded. Check the voltage at the receptacles to ensure that it is within the proper range. If you have any questions or concerns about the electrical work, consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide expert advice and guidance to ensure that the job is done safely and correctly. Furthermore, remember that electrical work can be dangerous if it is not done properly. Take all necessary precautions to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. By following these guidelines, you can successfully add receptacles to your kitchen countertop while meeting code requirements and ensuring safety.